What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I've got lucky again today, and I've got the most powerful and the most broken relic in the game. I finally went in and basically crafted my 100 mythical materials. And I got lucky. I got a mythical relic out of it. That's why I've been telling you guys, make sure you're not mixing the materials like a dummy. No matter what anyone tells you, you don't want to waste your materials by mixing them up and reducing your chance to get something good. Okay, so very, very important. That being said, let me just quickly show you exactly what I've got and explain you exactly what this relic actually does. I'll be honest with you guys, I actually had no idea that this relic is as broken as it is. And I've seen it from a clip from Final Kenpachi. Big shout out to my buddy. Actually, one of my clanmates shared that with me once I showed them what I've got. So, basically, guys, I got a Chronocube relic, okay? Absolutely insane. The wearer has a 50% chance to take 2 turns in a row. If this effect activates, the wearer skips the next turn. Occurs only once per battle. Well, let me tell you something. That's not the case. Then, of course, I do have a couple of decent gemstones on it. I have this one. The wearer has a 10% chance to prevent their skills being placed on a cooldown during an extra turn. Really helpful. Gaining some extra turn meter. Gaining an increased turn meter effect on boost. And gaining a bit of accuracy. Now I leveled this up. So right now I have an 80% chance to gain an extra turn. So I've seen a crazy clip where we had the Queen of Hearts just taking extra turns, okay? I've tried it on a different champion like Odin, and it did not seem to work in the exact same way. So I was getting an extra turn, and then that's about it. I was not getting turns back to back to back or anything like that, right? So on Mikage, it does seem to work a bit differently, and I would assume it's mainly because of her extra turns when she metamorphs, which allows her to basically somehow break the coding of the relic. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. I'm not going to move it on any other champions because it already costed me 800 materials to move it on to Lady Mikage at the moment. And then I'm going to have to probably move it again on the champion that I really want to use it on, basically. But that's my Lady Mikage. She's just built for speed. She doesn't really have a lot of accuracy. Yesterday, after I've pulled Shuzen, guys, I actually re-rolled this, and I got a quad on speed, so that's beautiful. But either way, leaving all that nonsense on the side. Let's dive straight into it, so you guys get a better understanding of what am I talking about. So, let's go versus this team right here. We're not going to use the lizards in here. We're actually going to bring Mikage. Let's bring in Marius, and let's bring in Odin as well, because why not? So, is not guaranteed to happen every single time, but this relic is very powerful without having this extra effect on it that it currently has, right? So that's something to keep in mind. So right here, I actually want to go and just do this. I don't want to do an ally attack just in case if I'm killing them. We got the extra turn, metamorph. We already have that extra turn, so right now we missed out on it. It did not proc, which is something that can happen. But wait to see when it actually happens, which is just freaking crazy. So let's quickly kill this team and move on to the next one. I'm going to show you as well how it works in PvE content as well. If we're not going to be able to showcase it properly right here, we're actually going to move on to the Doom Tower, and I'm going to show you there exactly what happens with it. So if any of you guys have been doing live arena and you've noticed the enemy just taking extra turns and you had no idea why the heck is happening, well, let me tell you, is because of this relic, okay? Look at that. Extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. We proc so many. Skip turn, but we still have this on. So we can remove the buffs. Extra turn, we can do that now. Stun them. Extra turn, we can metamorph. And now we can once again do an ally attack. It's pretty damn crazy, right? Look at that. Another extra turn. And that's about it. We got like, what, 6 turns? I kind of like lost count. But I just wanted to show you how freaking powerful it is. Of course, this is not meant to work like this. And most likely this will get fixed at some point, maybe in the next update after they're going to see this video. And I just kind of like wanted to basically make you aware why it's happening. If you've ever encountered something like this in Arena, you know exactly what's the reason for it now, right? And it's super powerful. Honestly, I had no idea that is actually as broken as it is at the moment. Tons of extra turns, and yeah, for the moment it can be crazy fun for Arena. So let's do that. Maybe an extra turn. No, we're not getting one from there. I feel like we had plenty of extra turns. Now, I would love to use it in Live Arena right now, but unfortunately, Live Arena is closed, guys. And I know a lot of you guys have been constantly asking, Skratch, do more Live Arena videos, do more Live Arena videos. I will drop one Live Arena video this week, 1000%. Most likely, that will be on for tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try to use my Shuzan. I just need to get some books for her first. And I still need speed glyphs and stuff, but most likely I'm gonna go and do it without having all that in there. Let's give it another go. I'm not sure if it's going to work on every single champion. As I've mentioned before, I've just tried it before this on Odin because I thought that it's gonna be a pretty cool one to have Odin with the A2, then move into the A3, then maybe move again into the A2. But that was not the case yet. So I have a feeling that it's not working on every champion, right? Extra turn. This is kind of like countering the mechanic because it's the metamorph turn, right? So we're kind of like bounded, forced to have that extra turn in there. So we can drop a stun on them, gain again an extra turn, and again another extra turn. And now we're just going to absolutely freaking obliterate this enemy. And a lot of you guys might be going through this in Live Arena and you're like, what the heck is happening? How is that even happening and why? Well, this is your answer right here, guys. As I mentioned, I had absolutely no idea that this is bugged and it works. It works like this, right? I've got it. I got pretty excited because, hey, it's a mythical relic. We only have a few in the game at the moment. And it's a very good one anyway. And bang, yeah. Maybe an interaction with a Relentless set will pretty much work in a similar way. If that procs and gives you the extra turn, this might be forced again to proc you the extra turn. I've heard a few people talking about Relentless plus this. So that's another solid option that you could potentially have on your team, right? But yeah, on Lady Mikage it works 1000%. On the Queens of Hearts it works 1000% as well. I might actually just bring in the clip from Final Kenpachi to show it to you guys as well. That was actually pretty fun to see what was happening there. Look at this. Extra turns. I haven't even metamorphed this time around, and we're just going ham with the extra turns. So yeah, if you ask me, I do consider that this is absolutely freaking broken. And it should not be working like this, that's for sure, because it's way too powerful. But I'm convinced that they are 1,000,000% going to fix this, and then basically you're not gonna have fun anymore, guys. So don't blame me for ruining the fun. It's just something that is bugged. I'm just showing it to you so you guys know exactly why that is happening. And at the same time, maybe do a bit of a flex that I've got my first mythical relic from the very first 100 materials, mythical materials that I have been crafting, right? So, one down. That's fine. Extra turn. Let's try to strip some buffs. Maybe we're even going to land a stun on them. Okay. Another strip. Oh, beautiful, baby. So now we can stun the rest. And we got an extra turn. We still have armaments to deal with, but that's absolutely fine. What we're going to do right now, we're going to try to decrease the cooldowns on the buffs on him. We have the extra turn. My god, look at that. It's just crazy. Absolutely freaking crazy. Like, we probably got, what, 7 or 8 freaking extra turns, guys. Busted. Broken. You call it however you guys want, but that's pretty much the reality of it. So, yes. Amazing relic. I would love to get another one at some point. I feel like, as I mentioned before, make sure you guys are not mixing materials, especially legendary, mythicals, epics. You know, I know some of you guys are saying, no, mix epics with rares because it increases your chance. It actually decreases your chance because you're basically messing up with the RNG. Instead of having a high chance to get an epic or a legendary, you're reducing your chance to have that in the hope that if I'm gonna do two pulls instead of one, I'm going to increase my chance. But yeah, it's just not the case. Mathematically, you might be saying no, it's the other way around. But either way, I disagree with that part. So we do have a couple of other decent mythical relics. You know, I feel like another one that I would really like to get is the Stormcaller. Seems like really strong on a damage dealers. From the actual clan shop, this is something that most likely is going to happen in 1,000 years. But this one right here is very powerful as well. A chance to get an extra turn when reviving allies or themselves. So this can be super powerful as well as a relic. Not to mention that you're getting 24 speed directly from it, which is absolutely huge. We only have a couple of different ones that are actually giving you speed from the very beginning, and that's one of the things that really makes them super powerful. Which one was it? This one right here, Hallowed Hilt as well. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I just really wanted to show you basically how that relic works and why the extra turns are happening. Let me just quickly show you the clip from Final Kenpachi as well. There we go, boys. The clip from Final Kenpachi right here. Check it out. You have the Queen of Hearts. Extra turn. Extra turn. Extra turn. Extra turn. And that's about it. Pretty damn crazy. Look, again, another extra turn. So, definitely not something meant to work as it is, guys. But as usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.